This lesson is over long division. What you're currently seeing on the screen is the traditional way of teaching fourth graders how to do long division, where they ask themselves questions like, how many times will 5 go into 12 without going over? Then the students will think in their brains, 5 times 1, no, that's not far enough. 5 times 2, no, that's not far enough. What I've discovered is that most students at this stage don't know their math facts well enough to answer those abstract questions. They need a more step-by-step, concrete, visual way to answer those questions. So I use a different method to teach long division in my classroom. I call this method boxing it up. So if I take that same problem, 12 divided by 5, here's what I have the students do. First thing they do is they separate their numbers out. They box them up. Now they can focus on each number indirectly, and it helps them separate their numbers. Now they look at the number in the first box, which is 1. They know that they're trying to get to 1 with their 5 facts. So then they start to list their 5 facts. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 1 is 5. Once they've gone past 1, they have to stop. 5 is too far, so they have to go back and circle the fact before they went too far. Now they say to themselves to place their numbers outside, top, bottom, so that their numbers go in the right spot. Then they subtract the new numbers. 1 minus 0 is 1. Now we take this 1 and we move it into the next box. So now instead of 2 in this box, we have 12. Now we look at our facts. We've not gotten to 12 yet, so we have to keep going. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 is bigger than 12, so once again we've gone too far. We have to go back and circle. Then we say outside, top, bottom, and we subtract. 12 minus 10 is 2, and that's where I find my remainder of 2. Let's do another problem. If I have 214 divided by 3, first thing that I do is I have the students box it up to separate their numbers. Then they start to list their 3 facts to try to get to 2. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 is bigger than 2. They've gone too far, so they have to go back. Outside, top, bottom. 2 minus 0 is 2. Now we move this 2 to the next box, 21. Now we have to keep going because we haven't gotten to 21 yet. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. We've gotten where we wanted to go, 21. So we circle it. Then we say outside, top, bottom, and we subtract. 21 minus 21 is 0. So we move the 0 to the next box. Now we go back and find where 4 would go in our lineup. 4 would go between 3 and 6. 6 is too far, so we have to go back. Then again, we say outside, top, bottom, and we subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1, so we have a remainder of 1. Some students will be able to do this faster if they already know that 3 times 7 is 21. Others are still struggling at the beginning of the year, which is why it helps to list out their facts. It is time-consuming, but each time a student writes their multiplication facts, it embeds it in their brain one extra time and helps them practice.